life-changing videos. This video will change your life. Over the past year or two, I've been seeing the growing trend in life-changing videos on YouTube. Videos that claim that if you just watch this one video, if you do this one thing, if you follow this one technique, listen to the preachers of this YouTube video, that your life will be changed forever. There are thousands of these videos out there, and I've even done it myself.
Today, I'm going to speak about a concept that absolutely changed my life in the course of a week.
So I'm not excluding myself from falling into this trap, and I think it really falls into playing into the system of algorithm, playing into the system of clickbait titles and thumbnails to grab your attention, because anything life-changing should be attention-grabbing, right? If you can do one thing to change your entire life and set it on the course for success, why wouldn't you do that thing? So I wanted to just jump in and speak about this topic a little bit, because like I said, I've done this before. I've had life-changing moments of my own, and I've tried to share that through my YouTube channel. And I think there's a lot of other people that have done that too, obviously. And the thing is, these videos, these things might be life-changing for these people. It really might have worked for them and set them on the course for their best life. But the thing is, like diets, like exercise routines, like anything that claims to be life-changing, even religion for that matter, it's very specific to that person, to their beliefs, to the way they were brought up. So they might be sharing that advice with you with the most honest, best intent to help you in your life. But that doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. There's also the people that don't really have the good, honest intent and really are just playing into the algorithm and the trap of trying to get views, trying to get likes, trying to get subscribers. And they're using these catchy titles and thumbnails to draw your attention and drag you into a topic that isn't really life-changing. It might be a small little thing that they claim will change your life forever, but in reality, it doesn't go down to the roots, the depths of the things that really are life-changing. So the thing that I really want to speak about in this video is this book called Siddhartha. It's quite an old book. It was actually written by a German guy on Asian cultures and religions, predominantly Buddhism and how that kind of came to be. But it's the story of Siddhartha, this young boy who goes on this adventure to find the truth, to find the way, to find enlightenment. And in the beginning of the story, pretty early on, I'm not going to ruin the story for you if you want to read it. Also, I highly recommend reading it. It's only 120 pages or something, so it's a very quick, easy read. And so many good lessons in that book. But pretty early on in the story, he comes across this teacher that is Gautama, or the Buddha at the time. And he hears all of these teachings, and the Buddha's preaching how everything is all connected, but yet Siddhartha sees a flaw in his teachings. He sees that Gautama is teaching that everything is all connected, but at the same time he's teaching that you are able to rise above it. And Siddhartha kind of sees this as a bit of a paradox. He's like, if everything's connected, how are we able to rise above it? That just doesn't make sense. So Siddhartha chooses to go on his own path, and in that, he makes a big decision. Bear in mind that at the time, this Gautama was seen as the ultimate enlightened one, the guy that knew everything about the world and about the universe, and his teachings were the truth. Siddhartha decided to go his own way, despite his best friend joining the band of followers and students of the new Buddha. Siddhartha realized that teachings can only get you so far. By following a preacher, a leader, a teacher, you can take on their knowledge, you can take on their messaging, but you will never be able to take on their wisdom. And the wisdom can only come from experience. It can only come from going your own way and learning the lessons yourself, experiencing things for yourself so that you can make the mistakes and you can learn from them, because that's where change really happens. That's where you are really able to understand things. And stupid phrases like live, laugh, love actually make a lot of sense. And all those cheesy sayings you see in the terrible decorations for holidays, they all make sense, and they are all cliches for a reason, is because they have truth behind them. And you just can't see it before you experience that. So one of my favorite quotes from the book is, "I will no longer try to escape from Siddhartha. I will no longer devote my thoughts to Atman and the sorrows of the world. I will no longer mutilate and destroy myself in order to find the secret behind the ruins. I will learn from myself, be my own pupil, and learn from myself the secret of Siddhartha." In essence, he will learn the secrets of the world from himself. He will become his own teacher. And I think bringing it back to YouTube and all these self-help videos and life-changing things, even books, self-help books, like it's all trying to tell you something, but you can only truly learn from yourself. And so when you make that decision to become your own teacher and to truly pay attention to your own life, that's one of the reasons I have sticky notes everywhere. I have sticky notes covering my wall. I have notes and writings and journal entries and all these things because I'm taking in and absorbing everything that happens to me and trying to find the lessons in it, trying to find the meaning behind it, and just trying to live in my own life instead of trying to hack my way through it. Instead of trying to find the shortcuts, find the secrets, find something else out there when everything we're trying to find is in here. Another quote that I really love from the book, and this is regarding Govinda, Siddhartha's best friend, who decided to join and follow the teachings of Gautama, the new Buddha. And he did this throughout his entire life. Meanwhile, Siddhartha was on his own journey, his own experience. And upon meeting each other later in life, Govinda notices that Siddhartha is really at peace and happy with himself, and he wants to know, he wants to find the answer, he wants to find the truth. And so he asks Siddhartha, what is it? Please tell me the truth, teach me your lessons, teach me what you know. And Siddhartha says to him, you seek too much. As a result of your seeking, you cannot find. When someone is seeking, he is unable to find anything, unable to absorb anything, because he is only thinking of the thing he is seeking, because he has a goal. But finding means to be free, to be receptive, to have no goal. And that hit me really hard. Because my whole life I've had these goals, and society has drilled it into us to set goals for yourself, to think big, to have the grandest of visions and go out and get that. You can do anything, you can achieve it, you can go, as long as you have that goal, you can get there. And that's what I did, that's what I've always done. And while I think it has value in having goals, but it really narrows your focus, your attention, and your learning and openness to the world when you are so zoned in to one specific goal. And if you don't achieve that goal, everything else is a disappointment, everything else is a failure. And so this new approach that Siddhartha teaches is not having a goal, which is a very weird, difficult thing for me. It's something I've never truly had, and I'm still trying to battle with it and figure it out and see like how this works, because not having a goal means that you are completely free. And freedom is something that I value the most in my life, the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And so by not having a goal, you're free. Now, I don't think this means that you just give up on life and do nothing and be a lazy slob. But by not having a specific goal, you're open to a multitude of roads, a multitude of branches, of avenues, of new directions to go that you might never even thought of going before. And it might lead you to exactly the place that you're meant to go. And this leads me onto the idea of adventure versus mission. Do you want an adventurous life or a life of mission? The life of mission is having a goal, having a focus, getting the job done. It's like a military mission. Like, that's your one thing, go get it done, achieve success, and you're good. If you fail, and your life sucks. The life of adventure is having no goal, being very open to whatever comes your way. Not having an expectation of what's going to happen, not knowing what's going to happen, and not knowing where you are going. I think it's a very brave life, living a life of adventure and trusting the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow. I've had a lot of practice with that through my own adventures, my own travels, doing van road trips, doing cross-country road trips across America, going into foreign, weird places that I have no idea who's there, I have no idea how to speak the language, but you trust it, you trust the journey of the adventure, and you know that somehow, some way, things will turn out and things will be okay. And I think that's the life that I want, the life of an adventure, the life of jumping into the unknown and trusting it. And that's a difficult one. Not many people do that. And so a lot more people will go the route of mission. It's a lot more comfortable. you are in the known, you're in your lanes, you know where you're going, you know what you're doing, you know what to do when you wake up every day. It's scary going into the unknown, but it's a lot more exciting. I think it's a lot more fulfilling. It's just being along for the grand adventure of life. So anyway, to wrap up this video and wrap up the life-changing video aspect of this and YouTube, I think one thing that I've really done is become a lot more conscious of what I'm consuming and how I'm consuming any kind of media, especially when it comes to social media and YouTube. And so I have really made a decision to take a step back from consuming YouTube content, especially the self-help, life-changing ones. Because even though it might be extremely helpful, and YouTube has changed my life in so many ways, not only from a creation point of view, but also from a consumption point of view. I've learned so many wonderful, amazing things, but when you become unconscious about it, it almost becomes a trap, a hedonic treadmill in a way, where you keep chasing the answer, you keep chasing this truth, and in doing so, you don't actually do anything for yourself. It's almost like trying to break the habits. It's almost like trying to break bad habits from social media by watching self-help, good habit YouTube videos. But in the process of doing that, you are still sitting on the couch watching YouTube videos. So you don't become your own teacher. You don't become the leader of your own life, the main character of your own life. And that's what it's really all about. If you truly want to change your life for the better, let go of everything else, and become your own teacher, become your own master, and really tune in and pay attention to what's happening in your mind and in your body, and you will change your life. This video will change your life. Okay, anyway. On a side note, if you want to get all of my book summaries, book reviews, all the books I'm reading, all the behind the scenes inspiration that I'm having, I even do like monthly recaps and stuff. If you want to know all that stuff, check out my Patreon link in the description below. I also have early access to all of my videos. I also have ad-free videos. I also have the workbooks to all of my videos and the notes and everything that goes into making my videos and how my brain works. So if any of that interests you, check out the link down there. It's only $5 a month, so it's literally like cheaper than a Starbucks coffee. And you would be supporting me and my channel and my creations and everything wonderful and magical that goes on in this space. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. It was kind of just like a off the top of the mind bonus little video, but I had fun making it, and I hope this message resonates with you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.